Hello, Art Block. We're going to talk about hybrid learning and this class for a minute because we need to know how it works. And I've been kind of, like other teachers, struggling to figure out how it works. Art is a little bit different from academic classes, other than maybe science. I know some other teachers are just doing the same thing for all three cohorts every week, whether they are in school or online. But with art, the week that you are physically in the classroom, I want to focus on studio stuff because we have all the materials here. And to me, it would be nonsensical for you to be sitting here in front of your computer, watching me teach and doing online lessons instead of using the studio things. Okay, so hybrid learning in cohorts. Your cohort is the group that you're assigned to by the school. You're either A, B, or C by alphabet. Your hybrid is the mixture of online and in-person or face-to-face learning. Each group rotates through 2 weeks online and 1 face-to-face, if it goes the way it's planned. Face-to-face is focused on technical studio. Online is focused on content, context, and creativity. So about these cycles, each cycle will have 3 components. 2 of the components are online and 1 is in the studio. Each cohort will complete each component according to their assigned weeks. And each week will have both formative assignments that are exploration and technical assignments that build up your skills and knowledge. Your online studio assignments focus on creative exploration, and that's all formative kind of work. The face-to-face studio assignments focus on experimenting with mediums and learning and refining techniques, and that is formative as well. Now, summative assignments, which are the ones that weigh a lot, like test grades, for each of these cycles or units, there will be 1 studio and 1 critical response to your work, which is the same format as an art one and in previous art block classes, where you create an end piece and then you write about it. However, organizing this is a little bit hard. The prompts for those summative assignments are going to be posted at the beginning of the unit. And you can look at them, and you can read them, and you can know what you're working towards, and play around with ideas and things, and work on it, but you aren't allowed to turn it in yet, okay? Because you need to know everything in all 3 components before you can actually do it. I'll unlock it for posting during the last week of the cycle, and the summative assignments will be due after the cycle ends, like a week after the cycle, but we will already be in another cycle doing formative work. I can't figure out another way to do this because everybody needs to have the instruction for all 3 weeks. If I add on a week that is just for assessment, then somebody ends up missing out on their studio week, and that throws off the whole schedule. So this is the best that I can figure out. I am open to suggestions. Our potential schedule is that we will have 5 cycles, 6 altogether, and the dates are there. And we're starting this week. And truthfully, this first cycle is going to have some shorter assignments because this week is a short week. B only gets in here for 1 day for studio time. And then coming up soon, A has Labor Day off, so they only have 4 days of studio time. And we all know that whether we're in school or not can change at any moment. Anywho, so each cycle is 3 weeks, and then you have a week after that to turn the project in. the other cycle has already started, so you're already doing, whatever your cohort is doing. But that gives us with 5 cycles, 5 summative projects, and then you have your final project in December. And that is going to be, whether you were online or in class, everybody will kind of be just working on that during that time frame so that we can get that done. So basically this is what I just said, is if you do things before you finish your 3-week cycle, then you may not have all the information you need for it. If I take time to do the assessment within the cycle, then somebody loses out on studio time, and I just can't think of another way, because we have to have summative assignments. I did think about making sketchbook summative assignments, and in one hand that would make me happy because it reinforces how dreadfully important sketchbook assignments are, but on the other hand, it does not give you the opportunity to apply those 3 weeks of learning to a final project. Okay? Again, this is what we're going with for right now. So let me know if you have suggestions. Just email me or, put in comments or whatever, and I will consider it definitely. But this is how we're starting. All right, then.